Happy Thursday, Rutgers. I'm Cassandra Shees. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you. It is February 21st, 2019. Weather watcher Kyle Ryman will give you the regional and big picture forecast for the day. We will be painting the town scarlet at our Global Sounds Throwback Thursday event. Learning Center Marketing Coordinator Samantha Fieser will join us today. We've got tons to get to. Let's wake up, Rutgers. Hello and welcome, Rutgers. It's great to be here on this chilly Thursday morning. But we're here to wake you up every Thursday morning this semester with all of the exciting news, events, and weather. Well, Rutgers, as you see, I was sick last week and apparently I got everyone else sick today. No, I'm just messing with you. Jake is unfortunately traveling with the radio station. He's out hosting sports events and things like that, so that's great for him. But now I'm all alone here. So, well, it's quite sad. I'm making up for what I missed last week. Last week I was really sick. I had the stomach virus. It's never something anyone should have. It's so miserable, but pushed through and I'm a lot healthier this week. It's kind of like a 48-hour thing that you just kind of have to fight off. It's nothing you can do, no medicine to take, so kind of just something I had to sit through and didn't have a lot of energy, couldn't do a lot of things. But something that was nice was yesterday, as you know, we were granted no classes after 4 p.m. So we had a snow day. I know Newark canceled earlier in the day, so it was really nice that then we had off as well. And getting that email from President Barchi is always exciting. But Kyle, did you do anything exciting for yesterday's snow day?
Oh yeah, definitely. Even though my class was at 3:55, my professor emailed later on emailing saying that the class was canceled. I got to play some football in the snow with some of my Perry Hall buddies. That was definitely the time of my life. Nobody can really say that they can play football in the snow at this time of the year, especially the snow we've been having lately. So it was definitely a blast to play in all that snow. Definitely enjoyed it. Back to you, Cass.
Yeah, I was actually in the city yesterday for my internship, and I was just sitting at work and saw all the snow coming down so hard that I was like, I'm not going to make it home, and I started freaking out. So I actually had to leave early. So it worked out that just when I got home around 4:07, that all the classes were canceled, so all my friends were off, and we all just kind of got to hang out. But I've never played football in the snow. It's definitely something that I would maybe try, but sounds really cold. Something funny was on Snapchat, you know, you can see your memories. A year ago today, I was at the beach with my friends. We took a day trip. We didn't have classes, so it's crazy to see that last year was so sunny and so warm, and now this year, we're in the snow. So it's so crazy how much a year difference can make. But I know we have so much to get to. I mean, like, during the school year even, we are coming into, not midterms, but exam periods. I just had exam the other day. It was an at-home exam, which is always nice, but kind of pressurable. I had an hour to complete it, so it's definitely something I still had to study for and couldn't really just only use and access my notes. I had to know the material, and I know that other people are studying currently now. There's assignments being due. We're like kind of in that point of the semester where your workload's really intensified and things like that. Kyle, have you had any exams or quizzes?
Thankfully, no, I haven't had any exams. The one class that was canceled yesterday, the professor pushed back my exam from Monday to Wednesday, so definitely got some more time to study for that exam. Unfortunately, though, my pre-calculus exam is still on Monday. I'm not looking forward to that as much because that's not really my strong suit. Even though math is very important for meteorology, I will get through it most certainly. Back to you, Cass.
Yeah, Kyle, I'm definitely not a math major, journalism all the way, so math is not my strong suit either, but I'm sure you're gonna nail it. But we have so much to get to, guys, so we're gonna keep on going with the show. But before we can get to the rest of the show, let's see how much you know. How many learning centers do we have here at Rutgers, New Brunswick? We'll find out the answer right after this.
Being a Rutgers student isn't always as sweet as it seems. If you're not prepared, you might find yourself needing some help.
I need help. I can't find my term bill.
Luckily, help is here. Getting to and paying your term bill is as easy as tying your shoelaces.
To get to your term bill, just go to studentabc.rutgers.edu and press the button that says Pay Your Bill. From there, you can log in with your NetID or RUID. The site will direct you to your account summary where you can find your term bill for any semester.
Okay, but how do I pay my term bill?
Great question.
For payment options, just refer to the right-hand side column on your account summary page. It's that easy.
Wow, that was really helpful.
All in a day's work.
Welcome back, Rutgers. Before the break, we asked, how many learning centers do we have here at Rutgers New Brunswick campus? And I'm here to tell you there are 4 learning centers at Rutgers New Brunswick. So the learning centers are a really good facility that I think a lot of students don't even realize we do have. I mean, we have Samantha Fieser coming on for an interview, which stay tuned for that. But she's going to tell us so much more information about the Rutgers Learning Centers. So I'm going to let her not spoil her little bit, but they're really great. I've used them when I was a freshman and I still use them today. It's just a nice place to go and study, even if you're not accessing the tutoring or things like that. So it's just a space, you know, the library gets packed so fast, so does academic building. It's always so hard to find a table or a room. So if you just want to go by yourself and focus and have that alone time, it's really nice. But something that a lot of people had yesterday was their alone time with the snow. They got to stay inside and just kind of stay to themselves. Since we didn't have classes, it was a really good day to kind of catch up on your work, get things done. I mean, unless you were Kyle playing football in the snow. But speaking of Kyle, over to Kyle with the weather.
Thank you, Cassandra. So I'm Weather Watcher Kyle Ryman. Good morning, Rutgers, here to bring you the latest forecast for the New Brunswick area and for the Northeast as a whole. We have some weather to talk about, so let's hop right into it with your current weather conditions. Currently 35 degrees here in New Brunswick at the Rutgers Garden Station. Cool and cloudy, not many clouds in sight, but definitely a couple here and there. With our dew point of 35 degrees, that brings our humidity up to 97%, so it's going to feel a little muggy outside at times. We also have some southwest winds blowing at 5 to 10 miles at times. For our headlines today, we have some mild weather today. We're going to have a rainy weekend ahead in store. We're also going to have a warm-up following on Sunday, and that's going to precede by some cloudy weather for the next week. And even though I haven't put on the headlines, we did get 2.2 inches from that snowstorm yesterday, courtesy of Maxwell Hazon, our weather watcher. He recorded it last night, so definitely got a lot of snow from that. From our radar imagery, nothing in the New Jersey area. Even in the Northeast, we do have a small system affecting some parts of the Southeast, some South Midwest states as well. We also have another system out west, some scattered showers and snow showers for some parts of the West as well. For today's local forecast, we have a high of 52 degrees, so definitely enjoy that because we had that snow yesterday into the 20s yesterday. So definitely time to wear a t-shirt, some shorts. We have some AM clouds and PM sun in store today, so those clouds will roll out later on during the day. We have some west winds blowing at 10 to 15 miles an hour at times today. For tonight's local forecast, we have a low of 31 degrees. Mostly cloudy skies. We're going to have cloudy skies for your overnight forecast. We might have a slight chance of rain, but we're still eyeing that situation here at Weather Watchers. We have also a northwest wind blowing at 5-10 miles per hour overnight. So definitely go out and enjoy that weather today, Rutgers. 50s for today. I'm Weather Watcher Kyle Ryan. Back to you, Cassandra.
Yeah, 50s, that's definitely a change. I mean, from snow yesterday to now sun again. So this is kind of the time period where people will start to get a little sick. I mean, that big drastic change from being freezing and in the 30s yesterday and now being all the way to the 50s, it's definitely a change up. 50s is still, I don't know, it will feel warm because we haven't had it in a while, but it's still a little chilly. I personally don't see myself in a t-shirt and shorts. I know you will probably wear it, Kyle, but I will probably still be in jeans, maybe even a long sleeve and sweatshirt, but I will definitely enjoy the sun and be outside. It's so nice to kind of just sit at all those tables or benches we have all around campus and get your homework done, or listen to music between classes. Why rush to class just to sit inside a building? I mean, it is going to be a little muggy today. And you know, I say it every time, but we always hate my hair when it's muggy. It gets all frizzy. So it's definitely something I'm not like, but I do enjoy being outside during the nice weather and things like that. So definitely going to take advantage of it, like you said, Kyle, and I'm going to enjoy the sun while we have it because I prefer the sun over the snow any day. But we have so much to get to during the show, Rutgers, especially some exciting news and events right after this.
As a commuter, it's hard to make connections outside of class.
Tell me about it.
Did you know that there's a place for commuters to meet up between classes?
No, I didn't.
That's right. The Rutgers Commuter Student Organization's primary goal is to serve commuter needs and interests while building a bigger commuter community on campus. Located in the Bush Student Center, the RCSA Commuter Lounge has many appliances that help make commuter lives easier, such as a microwave, a refrigerator, computers, and even a TV. The RCSA also holds events. It's the perfect place to relax, do homework, and make some friends. Don't have classes on Bush? Don't worry. There is a new commuter lounge in the Douglas Student Center as well. The commuter lounges are open every Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Fridays. For more information, visit rcsa.rutgers.edu.
Welcome back, Rutgers. It's always so exciting to see all the things we have going on campus. I mean, there's so many events. We always just say 2, but there's way more, so always check out the Rutgers events page just to kind of stay updated, get involved, attend these group meetings, because then who knows, you could be a high member in these clubs one day. So it's kind of really exciting that we go through these news and events because there's always things happening. So right now, we're going to jump right in. University professor and an expert on Latino history and a team of School of Arts and Sciences students have jump-started and produced the Latino New Jersey History Project. This is a multimedia research effort which pulled from census data, public archives, and interviews to provide more insight on the underlooked topic of New Jersey Latinos. Students created content such as videos, maps, and oral histories, providing a fuller picture of individual Latino lives. Some communities highlighted are areas like New Brunswick, Patterson, and Union City. Overall, this project has both allowed for further education surrounding Latinos and an opportunity of development and experience for self and for the students. Well, Rutgers, that's amazing. It's always nice to highlight a community of individuals when they do something important and just to get to learn them more. I mean, it's something that we all should try to do is understand people. There's plenty of classes to take, but it's really the stories of real lives and what's happening in them that are more impactful. So it's amazing that these people have reached out to communities in our very own New Brunswick area, as well as other areas in New Jersey, to kind of understand what's happening in these communities and get to know them better. And it's always great for the students to learn a little more about yourself while doing it. So it's an amazing opportunity, just like so many of them. And one of them just happened a couple nights ago on Jeopardy! What is a champion? Eric Bax, class of '99, finally was able to get on Jeopardy! After 12 years of tryouts. He made the most of his opportunities because Bax didn't only win his first game, but he returned the next night and won again, and then 2 nights after that. Bax, a native of Wyckoff, has always excelled at trivia. Up until his Jeopardy! Appearance, the highlight of his trivia career came when he was a student at Livingston College. He won the Cook Douglas Trivia Bowl in 1999 as a part of a 3-man team, taking home an $100 gift certificate to the Menlo Park Mall. He walked away with a little more this time, collecting over $100,000 over the 5 days he appeared on the show. Well, Rutgers, I am no expert at trivia, but I do really love it. But that is amazing. I mean, to go from an $100 gift card at Rutgers to $100,000, that's a big change, but definitely a lot of money worth taking home. And it's amazing that after 12 years of trying so hard, he finally was able to achieve his goal and achieve his dream and win. I mean, how crazy is it to now say that a Rutgers grad has made it on Jeopardy!, made it 5 nights? Insane. I mean, I've always been a trivia fan. If you know, Applebee's does trivia some nights, and I always went to that with my family during when I was at home during the summer. I don't know. I'm always a fan. My dad's really good at it, so he carried our team. Thankful for him. Me, wouldn't probably make it that far on Jeopardy! So congratulations to Eric. Amazing job. If you're looking to learn something new, surround yourself with the sounds of the Trinidad and Tobago this Tuesday, February 26th, with Rupa at the Steel Pan Workshop. Attendees will get a chance to learn the basics of this instrument while enriching their knowledge of the Trinidad and Tobago. The workshops will take place from 8 to 10 p.m. in the multipurpose room of the College Ed Student Center. Well, Rutgers, there's an event for you that's always exciting to go out and learn more. I mean, this is something to educate yourself and have fun. I mean, it's always cool to kind of learn about new cultures and new sounds and new songs, and as well get a learning experience out of it. We've attended events. I went to one of the Native American Heritage Month events that we featured earlier on Wake Up Rutgers, and that was such a learning experience for me. It was amazing seeing their culture and the sounds they did, and now here's another event that kind of has that same feel and same vibe, so I encourage everyone to attend. But not only that event, but we have many more. We just had Eric Bax on Jeopardy, and he wouldn't want to miss this event, let me tell you. How well do you remember your Nickelodeon and Disney? Find out this Wednesday, February 27th at 8 p.m. at the Yard. Bring your friends and answer trivia about Drake and Josh, Hannah Montana, SpongeBob, and all of your childhood favorites. For more information, check out getinvolved.rutgers.edu. Well, I'm sure I wish I had Eric Bax on my team during that event. We might walk home with the $100 gift card again. No, I'm just messing with you, but that sounds like so much fun. Like I said, I love trivia, so I would definitely be there with my friends, and I am a Disney fanatic. I mean, I watched it as a kid, love Hannah Montana, I could sing you any song. So if they ask me any of those, got it in the bag. And also, who doesn't love SpongeBob? I mean, I feel like that's a childhood favorite. So many kids watch it, whether girls, boys, anything. So it's really fun that we get to have these events that kind of just bring you together with your friends, make it a little friendly competition, and you get to win things in the end. So it's always fun to do some trivia and kind of test your knowledge, test your memory too. I mean, it's things we all used to watch, so might as well go back in the day, do a little throwback, and kind of figure it all out. And speaking of throwbacks, we're going to throw back to the Global Sounds event from 2 years ago. It was their first ever one, and there's one coming up, so we're gonna check that out. So to kind of encourage you to go to the one coming up tonight.
Hello, Rutgers. I'm Olivia Cruiser, and today we're at the NJC Lounge for Rupa's first Global Sounds. This Bollywood-themed coffee house will serve up some fun and great music. Let's go check it out.
I'm on a team called SAPA, which is South Asian Performing Arts Team, and we're a fusion team. We do all types of Indian dance, and we do hip-hop, and we just thought this would be a great event to show off our team and our culture.
I think our culture is very musically involved and just culturally, like, we're super involved in singing and dancing, and Bollywood is big on singing and dancing in movies and everything, and this is such a great thing that we get to be a part of at Rutgers with dance and competitive dancing by being on a team, so it's great exposure for us and for other students too.
Music and culture is kind of who I am. Our culture is very musically involved, and when I was a little girl, I used to dance at all our family parties, so it's kind of like something I've done growing up.
Music means the world to me. I was raised in a house with, music was always playing. I think music is what brings different cultures together.
So what made you come out to this event?
So I'm a grad student and my major is social work, and so culture is a huge part of when we work with clients. So seeing this, and since this is the Bollywood edition, I think that'd be great to work with clients and get to know a little bit about their culture.
I am from Pakistan, so we are having the same languages, so I can understand it. So I thought I should come here, and secondly for the enjoyment.
Unlike our traditional live vibes, it's really cool because it's a cultural one, and I think it speaks to the diversity of the Rutgers campus.
So what are you most excited about?
Definitely the music. I haven't heard a lot of Indian music, so we'll see what happens.
Well, Rutgers, I hope you enjoyed indulging in Indian culture as much as I did. Until next time, keep painting the town scarlet. I'm Olivia Cruiser, RUTV.
Well, Rutgers, if that didn't make you want to go to the Global Sounds event tonight, I don't know what would. That looked like so much fun. I mean, tonight we have the Global Sounds event on College Ave at the Student Center, and it's focusing specifically on Africa. So every year it kind of focuses on a different country to get to learn more about it. So you see that they have speakers, music, things like that, food. So there's definitely a lot just to kind of learn more about the culture. Immersing yourself in these events is a great way to learn more. just besides taking a class. I mean, taking a class, you sit and get lectured on it, and of course you're learning, but to actually experience it yourself is a whole different thing. So to put yourself in the shoes, learn more about it in person in fun ways is always exciting. So definitely be sure to go check out the Global Sounds event tonight on College Ave. It's going to be such a fun event, and if that didn't make you want to go, then you're missing out, let me tell you. But we have so much more to get to after this. We have an exciting interview with Samantha from the Learning Centers, so stay tuned, Rutgers.
Did you lose your ID? Not sure of what to do? First, send an email to lostcard@aps.rutgers.edu to suspend your card so no one else can use it. Next, visit one of the RU Connection offices to have your lost or stolen ID card replaced. There is an office located on every campus. Rutgers Hall on College Avenue is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. The Bush, Cook Douglas, and Livingston campus housing offices are open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5 p.m. The Public Safety Card office is open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Fridays. You will need to pay for your new ID with $20 in RU Express. If you don't have RU Express, you can go to the cashier's office next to Rutgers Hall before getting a new ID. Make sure to provide a form of unexpired government-issued photo identification when asking for a new ID. It's that easy to replace your ID. Make sure to keep it in a safe place so you don't lose it again. For more information and a more detailed explanation, visit pst.rutgers.edu/rules.php.
Welcome back, Rutgers. Here with me is Samantha Fieser, Administrative and Marketing Coordinator of the Rutgers Learning Center. Thank you for joining me today. So what are the Learning Centers and where are they located?
So the Learning Centers provide free academic support services to all Rutgers students to help them achieve academic success. There's a Learning Center on each of the New Brunswick campuses, College Avenue in the Rutgers Academic Building, Tillett Hall on the Livingston campus, Laurie Building on the Cook Douglas campus, and Cirque Building on the Bush campus.
Well, it's amazing that we have these locations on every single one of these campuses, because that way students don't have to just travel to one specifically to go to those learning centers. So if they live on all those campuses, they can attend them there. So what are some of these services that the learning centers offer?
So the Learning Centers provide walk-in group tutoring, academic coaching, writing support, workshops, study groups, and in-class support through the Learning Assistant program.
Oh my gosh, yeah, they do so much. When I see it, I always see people studying, but I do see people getting tutored and things like that. So I've personally gone there just to sit and get my work done. It's kind of that quiet space that I really love, but they offer so many more things than you realize, so that's amazing. But what all do these services do and things like that?
So students can walk in for tutoring and easily make appointments through our website for services such as academic coaching and writing coaching. Students can also register online for study groups, peer coaching, and workshops.
Are these learning centers free to the students?
Yes, so we offer a variety of support services, all of which are free to Rutgers University faculty, staff, and students.
That's amazing. So they just pretty much have to go and they can use all these services for free. I mean, you don't have to pay for a tutor or things like that. So that's definitely something students should take advantage of. And
absolutely.
Where can students go to find more information about these learning centers?
So students can visit our website at rlc.rutgers.edu for more information, or they can visit any center on any campus, and our office assistants will be happy to give them additional information.
Well, I think these learning centers are an amazing opportunity. I mean, it really helps students just focus on academics and kind of keep them up to date with their schoolwork and things like that. So it's great that they provide all this help and guidance for the students and things like that. But Samantha, thank you so much for joining me today and talking all about the learning centers. So we'll be back right after this.
The Rutgers libraries have some of the biggest resources this university has to offer. There are 9 libraries located throughout all campuses with convenient hours to fit any student schedule.
The Alexander Library on College Ave campus is open 24 hours, but before 8 a.m. and after 10 p.m., a valid Rutgers ID is required. The Art Library, located on College Ave behind Scott Hall, is open from 8:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. The Carr Library on Livingston campus is open 24 hours, but before 8 a.m. and after 10 p.m., a valid Rutgers ID is required. The Chang Library on the Douglas campus is open from 8:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. The Mabel Smith Douglas Library on the Douglas campus is open 24 hours, but before 8 a.m. and after 10 p.m., a valid Rutgers ID is required. The Library of Science and Medicine on Bush campus is open 24 hours, but before 8 a.m. and after 10 p.m., a valid Rutgers ID is required. The Math and Physics Library inside of the Hill Center on Bush campus is open from 8:30 a.m. to 10 p.m.
There's plenty of space for everyone at the library, so come inside.
Well, Rutgers, I hope you really enjoyed that interview with Samantha. The Learning Centers are an amazing opportunity. I used them my freshman year, especially, and just for any class. I mean, I always see people there for not only just math and sciences, there's classes for writing and, like she said, writing coaches and peer tutors and things like that. So it's really nice that you have these undergraduate students really helping you out and providing their insight. I mean, sometimes it's even nicer to get help from another student because they can relate to your struggles and they understand the way you learn and things like that. Sometimes when going to see a professor, it's a little harder because they understand it so well. So they're like, how do you not get it? But it's really nice then to have that from a student. They can relate to you, they're your age, things like that. So I really love that we have these learning centers here on campus and they're free. Why not take advantage of them? It's definitely something everyone should go and check out because they provide so much more help than you even realize. Like she said, they have all those things that they offer. So it's really amazing. Kyle, have you ever gone to the Learning Center?
Last semester, yes, I did. I had some trouble with XBOZ, and that is an infamous class here at Rutgers. But I got some help with some of my papers. I was able to pass that class with a good grade. So definitely got the help from the Learning Center. I definitely appreciate my tutors there. Back to you, Cass.
No, I totally agree. I mean, I've personally never used the tutoring option, but I definitely would take advantage of it now hearing all that they have. They have so much, so it's not even just tutoring, but they have study groups and work sessions and things like that. And you can even rent rooms, so it's kind of crazy all that they have to offer. But I know, Kyle, I'm waiting to hear about what's coming up this week and our regional forecast, so back to you.
Thank you, Cass. Looking overall today, we're going to be seeing 30s and 40s for the region. As we take a look down in DC and move our way up the I-95 corridor, mid to upper 50s for some parts of DC and Camden. Going into New York City, you can see 52 for the high today. As we make our way into Albany and Boston right behind me, 43 up in Albany and 53 out in Boston. Out in Syracuse, we have 39 degrees with cloudy conditions right now. And west in Pittsburgh, for my Steelers fans, 43 degrees with mostly cloudy at times. For tonight's regional forecast, temperature's going to dip down into the 20s and 30s tonight. DC is going to see 36 degrees as the low tonight, 34 up in Camden, and making our way up the I-95 corridor, 35 in New York City, and out in Boston right behind me, 32 degrees. Up in Syracuse, 26 degrees, cloudy conditions at times, and out in Pittsburgh, 28 degrees. So the region's going to see cloudy conditions at times tonight. Some are going to see some clear skies tonight. For our 5-day forecast, you can see today we're going to have a high of 52 degrees, so definitely enjoy that weather because this weekend is going to be quite rainy. Friday, we're going to have a high of 45, low of 30 with cloudy conditions all day long. And unfortunately for Saturday and Sunday, you're going to see some AM and PM showers, 43 for the high on Saturday, but Sunday, look at that high, 60 degrees. So definitely those showers are going to move away by the afternoon commute. So if you are going to do anything like play football in the snow, whatever we have left of it, that is the time to do it. 33, though, is the low for Sunday night. And as I step aside for Monday's forecast, we have 44 degrees, beautiful weather, clear skies for Monday. Now, to tune in and to stay updated even more, you could tune in to our Rutgers Channel 23.1 every 15 minutes. Be sure to leave a like at the Weather Watcher page at RU Weather Watcher. Leave a like at our forecasts and just get a more detailed forecast for the region. You could also tune in to our Twitter page at RUTV and use the hashtag RUWeatherRutgers. And for even more, just subscribe to our YouTube channel, RUTV Weather Watcher. Click notification bell, stay up to date on the latest forecast. And for your daily doses of me, Rob, and all of the other Weather Watchers, you can tune in for detailed forecasts, daily AM, afternoon, and PM forecasts. So definitely tune in for those later.
Well, Kyle, I'm looking forward to those warmer temperatures going from snow to now the warmth. Something I'm not looking forward to is that rain. I'm not really super excited about that. I will be going to New York on Sunday to celebrate my mom's birthday, so happy early birthday, Mom. Something I'm really looking forward to, but when it rains in the city, it's definitely not a fun time. I mean, you have the building, so it's blocking a little more, but it's just gross out, and you know the city's fun to explore and walk around, so it's not really fun to do that all in the rain. So hopefully it holds off. I'm really crossing my fingers. If not, maybe we'll just go see a Broadway show. Personally, one of my favorites and something I'm looking forward to. So I'm super excited about that. But I'm not a big fan of the rain. You know, weather always changes, though. I'm sure you're used to it, Kyle. So I am very excited for all that's to come, and I'm looking forward to next week. Well, Rutgers, that will do it for today's episode. For more events happening this week, you can go to getinvolved.rutgers.edu or ruevents.rutgers.edu. Follow us on social media by searching RU Network, and follow us on Twitter by searching @WakeUpRutgers. We love hearing from you. Thanks again for tuning in, and to Samantha Fieser for joining us. I'm Cassandra Sheese. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you next week.